Hi guys, it's Sheena from Teton Raptor Center, and I'm here to give you all this week's patient update. So let's go ahead and get started. To kick things off this week is Great Horned Owl 10-5, and this bird came in from Afton, Wyoming with a fracture in the left side of her pelvis. The bird did not need surgery to repair the fracture, and the pelvic bones healed really well with cage rest. So after this bird gained some weight and the fracture was stable, she was moved into a larger enclosure where she passed her live prey test several times and we were flight conditioning her. And the bird was released on Thursday the 18th. Next up for our current patients is Great Horned 11-12, and this bird came in from Cokeville, Wyoming with several fractures in her right wing. You can see her wing wrap on in this photo. She also has some eye trauma, so she's getting a few medicated eye drops several times a day. And this bird actually underwent a complicated but successful orthopedic surgery to have pins placed in the fractures, and those pins will help align the bone during the healing process. And then once that healing process is over, those pins will actually be removed. Next up is Merlin 11-8, and this bird came in from LaBarge, Wyoming with a fracture in his left metacarpus. The bird received orthopedic surgery the same day that he arrived, and he's now recovering in our ICU. We had the wing in a wrap for about the first week, I would say maybe 6 days or so, and now we've actually removed the wrap and the bird has started physical therapy and laser therapy. Here we have a female American Kestrel from Rigby, Idaho, and this bird is currently getting physical therapy for her left shoulder about 3 to 4 times per week. We do expect that this injury will take quite a bit of time to resolve, just because gaining back the full range of motion in that joint is going to take extensive physical therapy in order for her to fly and be released. So we do anticipate keeping this bird for a longer amount of time, but here she is shortly before her physical therapy session. Moving on to our future education birds, I want to start things off with Swainsons Hawk 831, and this female currently has a couple wounds on the tops of her wrists, so we are treating her for that. You can see the little wrist covers that are at the tops of her wrists here. Those are just to keep the wounds clean and so that the open tissue is not exposed to any elements that are unclean. And right now, while we're waiting for the paperwork to be approved to transfer her to our education department, staff are working with her to make sure that that transition goes smoothly. Here we have Redtailed Hawk 525, and this adult bird is non-releasable due to vision impairment in his left eye. Once the paperwork has been approved, he will actually be transferred to the Audubon Nature Center in New York. Last but not least is Golden Eagle 4-2, and this adult female is non-releasable as she cannot fly. Once her paperwork is approved, she'll be transferred to the Ecotarium in Massachusetts. All right, that's all we've got for this week. I hope you all enjoyed learning more about our birds, and I look forward to talking with you all next week. Bye!